Good day or welcome back to our lecture. Before we continue, I want to plead on the changes I made previously. I come to realize that the template we are using before is too complex for us to use in this particular project. So I got something better and nice. So we have to be using this one. So I have not done any much changes in the I didn't do any much things, only to configure the linkings, which is this. So this is donation gains that I've made so far. So our URL, project URL is still intact, and our app URL is still intact. Okay, so let's continue. In this project, what we are going to be doing is creating a model in the Django. So as you can see from the template, we are building something like store. So here we are not going to be calling these images and these items, all this stuff. uh, we are going to be calling them up dynamically. Yeah, all of them will be coming from the database, so that's why we need a model in this project. Let's go and start the model. Okay, so go to your model here. The first thing we need to do in this model, they have imported some things there. So, and in this model we need a user and the me. So now we are not customizing any user, we are going to use the Django inbuilt user. So for us to use the Django inbuilt user, we need to import it from the Django. So what I need to do is from the Django dot contrib the Django dot contrib dot auth dot model models import user capital U import user. So we're going to be using this user here. So once we make our migration, it will migrate. So here, let's create a model, a class. Let's model a class and call it a store. So we need to start with the name class plus the class name. We call it store. So this store is going to inherit from models.model. That's inbuilt the Django model. Models.model. Models.model. So what it needs to do is to start naming our class. So the first thing we need to do is our store, the item in our store needs a name. So let's create an attribute name. So this name will be inherited from models. It will be a short field, so because it will be a character. So models dot short field. So there's an parameter needed here. This is mass length. So our name will be from 1 to 100. So I will give it a mass name of mass length of 100. So it can accept any name more than 100. So another thing, we need a description for this, the content of this stuff. So let me call it this. We model but this one will be a text field because the description will be a long text or characters or sentences. So we use this. Then another thing we need is image of this to showcase our item. So I call it image. So this will be from model dot image field. Okay, this will be from model.image field. So in this image field, we need to pass a parameter upload to. So where this image we are going to upload will be located, where it is going to store. So we say upload to what? We give it a name of picture. So it will be a strange picture. So it can be any name of your choice. Then another thing, we need to specify time created, like when this item was created, we need to give it a time. So let's give it a name, time created. So we are going to inherit from models dot date time. We are going to use the time here. So we're going to pass another parameter which is author true, which means once we upload that item, the time will automatically create by itself. So auto now or auto created, depending on the one he wants to use. So then it's doing the same. So I'm using auto now, assign it to true. Then another one is we're going to specify a variable name. So variable name. So we are going to give it added. So another thing we are going to do now, I think this is all okay. We since it's a store, we need to store a price for it. So we give it a price. So the price will be equals to model dot positive integer. You can use integer, but there's a negative integer float. So we are going to use float field because our name will be in float. So it will be a float field. So let me specify a default value for it. So I will give it a default value of 0 default, and we pass it as 0.00 and and here we need to specify another character. So not all item might have a description, so we can assign it none, at least if there is no um description for it can also work. What we need to do is to say none to none to, so it can work when we don't have any value to assign. No, well, let's leave it. So now i want I want this I want to create a small function. So def s s str s save save. So I want to return save dot name item name. So in the Django admin, this is that will be the name we see there. So return what save dot name. So now next thing to do is to make migrations So let me open new terminal. So to make a migration is to write this thing in our SQL database. So to do that, what I need to do is Python space manage .py make migration. enter. Python manage.py make migration. No search file directly. So what is the issue? But make migrations. Okay, I make a mistake. Instead of migrations, I say migration. So another thing to do is to migrate these apps, these are data into the database. So what I do is we have make migration. So we write this python manage.py migrate. Okay, now we have successfully migrated. So let me show you another thing. If we run this browser, we are getting this error because of the migrations and the rest. So now let's refresh and see what we have. Okay, as you can see, those errors will not be there again because we have successfully migrated. So that is it. So next thing now is to create a super user so we can be able to access the Django admin. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let me open new tab, new tab, new tab, admin. So now they are asking us for username and password, which we don't have. So let's do that. So here, let me go to this my terminal. So here, what we need to do is enter this code python space manage.py create super user, enter. So it will ask you for the username he wants to use. So since we are working on store, so let's use store as the username. Then it will ask you for the email. So let's use store.email, store at gmail.com. The next thing is password. Okay, so we have to put the password. The password I'm going to use is store. Define everything store. Store, enter down. store, enter. So the thing said the password is too similar to the username. This is too short. It must contain at least 8 characters, but we can override it by entering this, by passing, by validating, creating anyway y. So enter y. So now our super user is created. So let's go and log in. So here we call it store, and here store login. Okay, we have created our user admin. So here, as you can see, the Django have already created a user for us, a user model. So let's check what it comes with. So here is this store, and this store is the super admin. So here is it. We can create users by ourselves and the rest. So to do so, we come here and do it. So but we are not seeing our store model here. So what is the issue? Let's go and fix it. So for us to see our store model, we need to go to this admin. So The first thing we're going to do is from dot import what model. From the Django from model from dot model import store. So what we do now is admin dot sites dot register. So what it wants to register the store, call it register store. So save. Let's go back and refresh and see what I get. Okay. Okay, so here you can see our store is empty. We don't have anything in the store. Okay, we are done in this one. So in next video we are going to look into how to add item in our store and pull it out in our HTML. So once we add any item, we replace it with this object. So that will be in the next video. Thanks for watching.